Flosstube, welcome back. Unless you're new, then welcome if this is your first time. This section of my channel is all about cross stitch. At the moment I don't do anything else. I've got way too many diamond paintings that I need to get through before I even think about buying any more. So yeah, it is Sunday the 26th of September. We're nearly in October, it's crazy. 2021, and this is Flosstube number 84. Getting through them, I'd say slowly, but it's not. It's like, yeah, we're kind of motoring ahead. So I only worked on 3 whips this week. One of those being the Amazing Animal Kingdom, which I am supposed to do something like 2,000. Where's the paper I worked it out on? 2,198 I'm supposed to do a week to stay on top of my target for finishing the Stitch Around Iceland. I think I'm only 90 stitches short for this past week, but I haven't touched it today yet. That's going to be this afternoon. So I got a lot done on that one, and a fair bit done on my Mirabilia, to be fair. So I'm just going to crack right on and show you what I'm working on. And way, went to the opticians, got my new glasses. So that's all sorted, I can see better now. Not that it was bad before, but I'm very long-sighted. I can see like way over there. So when I've got stuff in my face, it's not so clear. So anyway, the first thing I'm going to show you is my Mirabilia. This is Athena, Goddess of Wisdom by Nora Corbett. And I have I started in the middle right here, and my aim, because it's 2/2, was to come across and hit this top corner right here, so then I can just work down and out. And I'm actually pretty much there now. I was on this morning, just because like we were doing the garden, I was doing the housework, and it was easy to pick up and put down. So this is 32 count raw Belfast linen, 2/2. I'll show you where it was the last time you guys saw it. And this is where, that's better. This light is so weird. Don't turn. Yeah, so I'm actually on this top. If I show you, you've got this square right here. That's where I am. So I just need to go up a tiny bit more. That's what that is. So this past week, I'd done this brown. I came up and I filled in these sections of, it's actually a blended thread. It's 2 different colours. It's like a golden colour and a brown. Yeah, but you can't see it that well. It's not, it doesn't show up on camera particularly well, but it is a blended thread. And then obviously I just jumped straight up. I'd already done some of the blue, so I just carried it going. And then this morning I've literally put that in. And I don't count my stitches just because it's a paper chart, and yeah, that'll just be too much. So you can see how where the edge is. It's pretty close. There's just a tiny few more stitches to come this side. And I didn't iron it, I do apologise. Busy with other things. Getting the iron out's the least of my concerns. Obviously it'll be ironed when I finish it. So that's that one. That didn't sound too good. The next one is one I haven't touched in, I want to say like 3-4 weeks, if not a little bit more. And it is my World of Disney 4 from Zana's Cross Stitch on Etsy. And I'm still all up in this corner with Mickey. Lovely piece. This is stitched on 25 count 1/1 full cross. I will insert a picture of where it was the last time you guys saw it. And let's move that thread. And this is where we are now. I've only left it unfolded just because it goes all the way across there, but the section I focused on was all in here. A bit more of Mickey. I'm going to have to start putting my ring light on that light just because I've got the window right there. I sit here on paper, it's just because of the light, but it doesn't help too much. So I have literally just been going with the darker browns, which are kind of filling in the outer edges of the details. Just adds a bit of extra depth to them. Doing so well. I enjoyed getting this one out, and I did 785 stitches in that little section. Hopefully you can see a difference, because I haven't seen the picture until after the video. I only see the picture, before picture, when I'm like putting in the pictures, so you can see. So hopefully you see the difference. Get in there. Thank you. Now my last one. And it is, like I said, the one that I'm supposed to focus on for, I think, 314 stitches a day, 2,100 and something every week. And I did fall quite behind, so I had to rework out all my numbers. And it is this one, Minnie the Amazing Animal Kingdom, by Amy Stewart, charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. I'll put in a picture of where it was the last time you saw it. And hopefully this will show, because I've done 2,157 stitches. So here we are now. There's a lot of, I'm in the right place, I can tell from behind. There's like this grey, deep grey blue that's kind of filling in sections and around the whale, and a lot over here. I haven't figured what that is yet. I haven't even looked. But yeah, I'm only, I think, up to here with the dark blue grey colour. So I've got the rest of the top to fill in with that, because I'm working literally one colour at a time now. It is cross country, but I wouldn't say extreme because it's a mini. So I will just pick a colour and then look like just work in rows going my way up. And then when I get to the top, I'll pick a different colour and then I'll work my way back down again. This is 25 count, 1/1 full cross, and it is worked in CXC threads only, which I'm not finding too bad. They are a little fluffier than DMC, but all in all, they work up really, really well. So it doesn't look too bad, and the colours are pretty good. So, coming along nicely on that one. The stitch around, sorry guys, the stitch around Iceland is 76,720 stitches for the year. I've hit 46,118, so I've still got, didn't I work that out, 30,602 to go. That's more stitches than I've got left on that piece. So when I finish it, I'm going to have to pick up something else and finish the last few stitches. I can't remember how many stitches are left on that, but hey ho. That is it for stitching this week. As well as stitching, I have actually started my blanket. I was waiting for the wall to come in, and it did Wednesday. Yeah, it arrived Wednesday. But like, I'm only this far up, and I've only literally just started the, it's like a crooked mouth at the bottom, because it's based on The Nightmare Before Christmas, Jack Skellington. And there's like a crooked, I don't know, I want to say pumpkin mouth at the bottom, but I'm not so sure it is. But anyway, I've only just like come into that by a few rows, so there isn't really that much to show, so I won't bother. I will get that out again during the week, and then next week hopefully it'll look like something so I can show you. I have also been working on my grandson's leather looking jacket, but I had to completely restart the whole thing all over again. Just when I did Riley's, and I actually remember now that I worked it in a 4.5mm hook rather than a 5, because I worked out at the time the 5 was too big. My gauge was like, it was meant to be something like this, but it ended up something like this. So obviously I'm a looser stitcher than the designer of the jacket. Only when I did it, I never wrote on the pattern that I needed to do it in a 4.5. There's my mistake. Always do a gauge swatch, you know, or at least make notes on your pattern and what hook you did it in last time. So They all ended up too big. I didn't even check them when I finished them, to be honest, and got a tape measure, so I had to start them all over again in a 4.5mm hook. Hopefully next week I will have something decent to show you. So thank you guys for stopping in and letting me show you what progress I've made this week. Thank you for coming back every week. You amaze me that you're really interested. You know, I know I'm interested in everyone else's, and I like watch everyone else's Flosstube, but you're all lovely and I appreciate each and every one of you. I really, really do. So all links, as always, are in the description box, whether it's my Instagram, my Facebook, my email, my Buy Me a Coffee, and all the links to all my projects. Now that I've said that, I've just remembered, I said last week I needed to check, and I still haven't done it, that all the links are there. So, note to self, have a pen, check project links. Can't forget now. So yeah, I hope you've all had an amazing weekend. Mine has been fun-filled and busy. I hope you have an amazing week. As always, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.